been watching videos on YouTube and been wanting to make my own live well, so I made one today, and it only takes about 20 minutes to put it together. So let me get a little closer and show you what it looks like. It's just a piece of 3/4 inch PVC pipe, and I drilled a bunch of holes in it right over here. I still got some burrs in there in the drill bit, clogging the holes up. It's the first time it's been hooked up, but you see it. Got it on both sides, and they're about 1 inch apart. I do a lot of brim and crappie fishing, so this cooler right here is about 20 inches long, and that should oxygenate the water pretty good until I get ready to clean all my fish at the end of the day. I normally catch 20 to 25 bluegill and sunfish in about, I don't know, probably about 2 hours down here at this lake down the road from the house. You turn this water off and you can see the bilge pump. I've got the Bilge King pump, and it's supposed to pump, I think it is 21.5 gallons an hour. It's a pretty large pump, but it's what I had. It was free. It was hand-me-down, so I've only got about $5 tied up in the whole deal. I got the cooler off of Craigslist for free, and then I put me a little fitting in down here. Let me show you down here. That fitting right there, you can take that cap off and screw your garden hose on there. So my plan is to put this in the boat and then get me a through hole fitting out the side of the boat and hook a garden hose to it. And if I want to drain the water out of the cooler, I don't have a problem. All I got to do is just hook that hose up and let it drain out. I'll probably put me a little ball valve right down here off the end of it to where I can actually turn it on and off. But I'm happy. I've got a live well now. I don't have one in my reservoir boat, so this right here ought to come in handy. I think I'm going to take my folding seat and I'm going to bolt it to the top of this cooler on this side over here, and then I got my 2 cup holders right here, and I'll be good to go. Use that as a seat and a live well. And I'm also thinking about splitting the lid somewhere right in here into 2 pieces, and I put 2 hinges on the back, and as I catch them, shoot, I have a lazy man seat. I won't even have to stand up. I just grab the edge down here and flip this side up, throw my fish in and keep on fishing, and just sit on my fat behind. Well, that's my video, and that's my ideas of it. If I go ahead and get the seat mounted to the top and cut that top open, I'll make another video of it and just let you see how I did everything. Thanks for watching. My wife told me to throw away a little upholstery cleaner, and I started looking at it, and I said, that right there worked good on that live well. That right there is a wire holder. So, right over there on the ground is about 25 foot of cable. So, put 2 and 2 together, and I said, hey, I can use that on that live well. Put it back in. So I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to cut it right on that tape line, right there, with my die grinder. I cut it all down. It's got 2 screw holes. There's one there, and then right up inside that little thing right here, this little cover, there's another screw hole. I got it taped up so the screws don't fall out. So I'm going to cut that thing down, and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to screw it right to the side of that cooler. And then I'll have me a place to hold my cable. I'm going to leave that regular 110 plug on it, because where I'm going to put this thing is going to be right here. Let me show you. This seat right here is actually mounted to a milk crate, so that I can move it around the boat. I can slide it around, but that live well is going to replace that. And right up here is a regular house plug that runs my trolling motor and it runs my depth finder, but I can hardwire in the depth finder, or if I'm not using the front one at the moment, I just unplug it and plug the live well right into that plug, and I'll be good to go. I'm just trying to use my brain and use my creativity instead of having to spend a lot of money. So I like to take things and fabricate them and make them work. So I'll show you what it looks like when I'm finished with it. Alright, what I did is I got me a little hole drilled right there, and I took my Dremel and I cut that little slot out. That little slot is for that little guy right there. That way it only takes one screw. Alright, now my screw holes kind of melted out on me when I cut it with a die grinder, so there was a one right there and I started it. So let me show you how it's going to look. Alright, and this is what it looks like. It's bolted on, and it's really secure. It's not going to go anywhere. And the best of all, it'll hold the wires. Once I get it all wired up, it'll be all one unit. So I can get that thing back on in now. There it goes. And then them little tabs will flip out, and it'll hold my wire. And it's right in the center of the cooler, and wire that little pigtail up right there. It's gonna have 3 wires in it. You got a white, a black, and a green, because it's a 110. I won't use the green wire. I'll just use my white and the black. But that right there, that's nice. I like that. I'm pretty impressed. Like I said, all it takes is some creativity, and you can figure everything out on your own if you got the capabilities of doing so. And that right there, that's a pretty nice live well. I'm gonna drill me a hole back here. Probably gonna drill me a hole somewhere right in there. And let them wires, I'll run the wires all the way down the pipe and let them come out right there. Come out the back. Put me a little rubber grommet in there, some silicone, keep the water from coming out. And then I'll have me a live well. Well, that's it for the day. I'll talk at y'all later. Thanks for watching.